Hello IGN, my name is Jose Otero. I'm here with Brian Altano.
What's up?
And our special guest for this unboxing is a Nintendo 2DS, the Crystal Blue edition.
Ooh.
Now this comes in two colors, either Crystal Blue or Crystal Red. Otherwise, it's sort of like, it's a nice throwback actually, like in terms of the design, because
Sure.
The shell is sort of transparent, so you can see through to the equipment itself.
Yeah, and we've seen Nintendo do that all the way back to the Game Boy Color, which had a transparent shell on it. Got your standard issue manual with your AR cards. Those, I mean, if you're like me, you probably have about 100 of these by now. I don't even know what to do with them anymore. Club Nintendo card, we're gonna hide that. Don't zoom in on that. So weird when you guys do that.
Yeah, a little creepy.
Power cable, which you're lucky to get if you're in America, because if you're in Japan and you buy a new 2DS or 3DS, you don't usually get one of those anymore.
2DS
right?
isn't in Japan, but yes, if you buy like an upgrade, like an XL, you don't get an AC adapter. You have to buy that separately, or the understanding is you already own one.
Here it is.
All right.
So it's nice. It's the 2DS. If you haven't seen those yet, when these were first unveiled, they were very weird. We were very surprised at the shape and design. It looks kind of like a doorstop, but for me, this is a system that skews to a slightly younger audience. I'd say it's something you can kind of just chuck in the back.
Or someone who's budget conscious. I mean, they usually go for $129 at retail stores in the U.S.
Sure.
You can get them during the holidays for about $99, which is also not a bad deal as long as you're not too hung up on two things, which is how the two offset screens look over each other, and also the lack of 3D, which is really your call.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the design's actually pretty interesting. It's not as transparent as I thought it would be. The box kind of makes it look like it's a lot more see-through.
Yeah.
There might be some backlighting going on in this photograph, but it's not like, it's not jumping out at me, at least from the front half, to be able to see exactly all the inner workings.
But I do like seeing it sort of one universal color, whereas like it's been red and white and black and, red and black, or a color and black.
That's right.
But seeing them all with a closer color, like I do kind of like how it looks. It does look a lot more attractive to me than it did when we first saw it.
Sure.
Do you agree, or?
Yeah, no, I agree. I do like the one-tone color scheme. I mean, we usually saw like a different color scheme here and then the black or gray in the front. On the back, it's actually a lot more see-through than the front is, and you get to see some of the cool inner workings of the 2DS. I don't know if you'll be able to see the actual cartridge when it goes in there. It looks like there's a piece of metal blocking there, but the same thing goes for the SD card. You actually can see all the places where everything goes, including the battery, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, let me see that.
It's all labeled right inside there.
Oh, cool. All right.
So it's not as transparent as, say, like the old Game Boy Pockets or anything
That's right.
like that.
That was more of a violet, so the lighting kind of went through a little easier to see. Yeah, I'm thinking of GBA, sorry, that they had a sort of a violet variant.
Yep.
Where you can do that, yeah.
But yeah, this is cool. This is a cool design. Like I don't know if this is the actual DS model I would go with, but you've played like Smash Brothers and stuff in this, and you actually prefer it,
Yeah,
right?
I do. The one big difference being the D-pad is smaller, so that was hard to get used to for some games, like Virtual Console stuff specifically. I didn't like having to use a smaller D-pad.
Right.
The D-pad on this is a lot closer to the Game Boy Micro, I would say, than it would be to any other D-pad they've had. But yeah, no, otherwise it's a very comfortable system. Definitely, recommended if you have a younger one in the house who you don't want to sort of spend too much on a 3DS for.
And how much is this going for?
Again, $129 US, or you can get it for probably like $99 during the holidays, just for a deal. Cool. All right, well, that's the unboxing of the Crystal Blue Nintendo 2DS. And for more Nintendo coverage, be sure to keep it right here at IGN.